So this is the Hawktails training video. First thing that you're gonna wanna do when you come in is sign in on the sign-in sheet. You'll find that here on this table. You'll find your name. There'll be a number next to your name. That is your gear number and also your hawker number, which corresponds to your gear and your POS. Next to that, you'll find your login number for the POS. And then there's the space to clock in and you'll just write the time. So let's say that I'm number 1. I'll find POS number 1. This is gonna be my device. I'll then go find a shirt of my size. These are the Hawktails shirts. You'll need one of these, an apron, and an ice cold hat. This is a complete part of the uniform. There's also staff waters over here. Be sure to hydrate, it does get hot out here. Next, you'll wanna get a punch card. This is gonna be for your inventory. I'll discuss this more later. But you'll wanna put your hawker number and your login code on this sheet. You'll then take one of these lanyards and attach it to this, and this will stay on you at all times. If you have stuff that you need to store, like your backpack or personal belongings, there's a space located underneath the check-in table where you can store your belongings. So after you have your punch card, you're gonna locate your gear. The number for your gear is located next to your name, so I'm gonna be gear number 1. We'll go over and get our cooler, and then we'll head over to the bar backs to get our cooler filled with inventory. There's 4 types of gear that you can use for hawking. We have a push cart, also known as a tanker, the coffin cooler. You can also have a backpack for additional product. And we have our standard size cooler here with a backpack for additional product, or you can just have the backpack for hawking as well. Your hawker number is also your gear number. You'll find that on the front of the cart. See those here, here, here. After you locate your equipment, you'll take it on over to the load-in area with your punch card, and a bar back will help you fill your equipment with product.
Hi, I'm your coordinator, Jen, and I'll be getting your product for you. Can I see your punch card? Great, we'll be right with you.
All right, so here I am stacking up beers, basically, that I'll be selling tonight. And there's not really any sort of like official method that we use, but I like to have kind of just a good idea of where all the beers are gonna be located because I'm gonna cover them all in waters and ice. People typically will buy more waters at the beginning of the night than anything else. We sell more Michelob Ultras too than anything else, so I've pretty much got my wall of mix. Then we got Love Streets and a little Bud Light, and I kind of just stacked it like this last night for the first time, and I really liked it, so I'm doing it again tonight. Because I've definitely done it the opposite before, where I've just sort of thrown things in, and that was not good. I feel like I wasted a lot of time digging around for things, and if I had known at least generally where I'd put them, it would have been better for me and for everybody. It just would have been, I would have had a faster turnaround.
Once your cart is full, your bar back or you will get ice.
So this is your inventory punch card. Every hawker will have one. Keeps everything accounted for and what you're selling. So on the punch card, we have Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Love Street. If we have a substitution for beer, ready to drink, water, and some other substitution categories. Each box is a 6-pack. So you'll see we put a punch here at number 4 for Bud Light. That means there's 24 Bud Light, 72 Michelob Ultra, and 48 Love Street.
Hi, I'm Valerie. I work for Hawktails, and I'm just going to give you an example of how I do a sale with my customers here. Hey, how's it going?
Fantastic. May I please have 1 Love Street?
Absolutely. Can I see your ID, please?
Oh, absolutely. There you go.
Thank you so much. We can take credit, debit, Apple, or Google.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
You look like a man with good credit. I knew it. Thank you. Here, hit me right here. Fabulous. Gonna ask you for 2 taps and you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
All right.
So just a little to talk about the TABC rules and what we do to be sure that we're in compliance here. We always want to make sure that if they look anywhere 30 or under, it's better to card them and err on the safe side. So it's super important not to serve to minors. The other main thing is it's a 2 drink per person maximum. So if they're holding a drink, you always want to make sure it's empty, offer to take it from them. Like, oh, I can throw that out for you, so that you make sure they're walking away with only 1 beer in each hand. They can buy more than 2 beers as long as you see the IDs for all the people involved. So they can't carry off all 4 for their friend over there. You can always say, can you bring your friend over here? And then you can buy them and have your friend come and get them. And so that's very important that everyone's only walking away with 2 drinks per person. And I always try to chat with them and joke around a little bit just to gauge that they're sober and make sure that you're not selling to anybody intoxicated. And so if that comes up that you're suspicious, you might just want to say, oh, I have water for you. And always just try to be positive. And if it seems like an issue, I just kind of thanks so much and just move on to the next person so that it's just friendly and short.
Hey everybody, beers and water, everybody. Oh my God, my alarm went off. Time to go back. Thank you so much. Gonna head back now. Thank you. I am so happy to be back. Now I get to clock out and get my last duties done. We gotta put all the beers together in groups of 6. And from there, we get deducted what we sold. And we get to have a great night with our tips and have an amazing moment. Thank you so much. Now I gotta clean my coffin. This is the coffin. It's pretty fun. You gotta clean it. It's how you make your money. And from there, you gotta unsnap, snap, put everything down. You gotta be a muscle man or a muscle woman, whatever. And you gotta pull it out and get your aggression out. Why not? Everybody has a voice, and I don't wanna hear it. Thank you. And that's how that goes. You get to conveniently wipe it down over here. So you spray it for sanitizing, you grab a towel, and all you do is spray down and wipe. And after you're done wiping, you go ahead and grab a paper towel to pick up whatever water is left to make sure it is super dry and ready to be used again. Someone else can make amazing tips like I did tonight. So I dumped the ice, cleaned off the cooler, and I dried it off with towels. All I have left to do is just park next to everyone else and go home and call it a day. Well earned. Thank you.